Hello everyone, and welcome back to my streams of God of War Ragnarok. I know what you guys are thinking. These streams on a weekday in this economy? Something's wrong, and you'd be correct. Who the hell said I on a weekday in this economy? I said it was me. I could stream on a weekday in this economy. Let me just... So, we gonna be in some shit today, is what I'm gonna be saying. We gonna be in some shit today, okay? Cause on my private playthrough, I've made shit ton of progress. Like, your boy has been doing some stuff, making sure I get that firepower. And, yeah. I'm just trying to double stock up on what needs to. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. Yeah. Okay, game is finally loaded up. We will continue in just a moment. But first, thing is first, I need to, according to multiple people, I need to have my presence known more in the people's streams that want to support me. And I've been failing to do because I keep forgetting. Let me just make this quick thing first. Also, hey Sam, how you doing? How you been? You look great. You look wonderful. And may I say, you look fabulous. Okay, that might have been a step too far. I'm sorry. But you do look fabulous. I'm gonna stop before people just like, V, you can't go 5 minutes without trying to compliment somebody. What the hell is wrong with you? I just want to make sure people is happy, okay? I just want people to be happy, okay? Is that a problem? Is that a crime? Ah! Anyway, enough of my silliness before I end up, kind of yeeting everything that I'm over the rails. Because I feel like I just let everybody know where I've been. Other than, of course, my main mod, because I keep forgetting. Because I rarely get on here. I really should be more attentive on Twitch, though. But then again, my motivation stuff keeps waning in and out. It's not because I don't like streaming, it's just because, and I feel like a few people might understand me when I say this, Twitch doesn't really give you a motivational thing to really stay active, if that makes sense. Like, you could do everything right for all of your life. Do everything you want to do. But the constant politicking and all this stuff playing that way, it's kind of a diminishing value sort of thing.
Huh. Ground looks kind of cracked there.
Also, now I remember that this was the wrong way to go. Because we need to go up here to get the hell out of here. Which then leads us over to here.
I remember you lost control.
We must tread carefully, brother. Danger is close.
Danger's always
You okay
close.
fighting without a shield?
It is not my first time.
Behind you! Incoming!
Game, I'm doing a thing. How dare you be so rude? How is everyone's week been? Tell me something good that's happened to you today. Now, I know I've heard a lot of people say that smaller streamers shouldn't be all talking with their chats and whatnot because it's self-centered and stuff like that. I mostly hear it from certain streamers. They're just like, they don't want to team up with streamers that talk to the chat all the time. But I don't know, I've made this my whole thing for like years now, where I want to, chat with you guys. Like, your days matter to me. Like, whether you're watching this as a regular video or you watching the VOD and you just are like, yo, what the fuck is the voice up to? And when are we gonna see his VTuber model? So I'm asking y'all this. How are you doing? How are things in your life? I want to know about you.
Don't hold the lad's curiosity against him. It goes with being young.
In my youth, we learned obedience.
And is that what you wish for him? Brother, he's going to walk his own path. If you don't want him walking away from you, then smarten up and walk with him a while.
Good parenting advice from a talking head that we have on our belt. Sam, the thing that I'm kind of discussing is that there are certain big streamers that I've known, not that I'm friends with, but I know they're just like, if you just constantly talk to your chat for certain stuff all the time and just are neglecting everything for gameplay and just trying to do this, that, and the third thing, then you're not being like your genuine self or whatever, and you're kind of just using your chat or some BS like that. I don't know. I just like chatting with people because I know what it's like sometimes just scouring the internet. You want to just shoot the shit or have a couple of laughs and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes you want to do that and not yell at the screen because some YouTuber decided to or some stuff for the umpteenth time when they were playing Hades for the 47th time. I'm not obsessed, okay? I just want people to not do stupid things in a Let's Play. But me justifying myself aside. Because I am crazy. Whee!
Kratos! Over here!
Ah, shit. Look, Sindri, I don't have any cookies, man. I don't even have money for Girl Scout cookies. Look at where I live. I had a man with a fucking magic hammer break my ceiling and tried to kill me, making my son an orphan. Do I look like I have money? I mean, I probably do. I mean, I got that drip on me. But still, I ain't got no fucking money. I don't even have a kitchen. My wife is dead. I'm still paying off all the stuff for the funeral.
It's been so long. How you've grown.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you'll follow me, Brock mentioned you needed somewhere safe to spend the night, and I believe your favorite dwarves can help you out with that.
I have a favorite dwarf?
You're still the only dwarves we know.
I'll take it. After you, my friends.
Sindri, I have a favorite dwarf? I barely know any dwarves. Hell, the only dwarves I know are in Dungeons and Dragons. Opening that door, though. Pew! Surviving.
Where are we going?
The cleanest cabin in all the 9 realms. And I'd prefer it to stay that way. Not looking at anyone in particular. Kratos. After that Thor incident...
Where the
we thought we
hell
should
did
make a
Sindri
few
go?
moves Until you can figure out your next moves. Nearly there.
Just anybody and everybody, no matter how you're watching this, let me know how your day's been. I genuinely want to know. Also, Sindri, what the fuck is this run, my man? Like, put your arms, like, together to your side. Because flailing about, you might end up having it where somebody with a sword might want to cut your limbs off. That is not safe.
As you can see, we've settled here in the realm between realms. It's nothing much, but it's safe from Fimbulwinter, safe from Odin's eyes. And you really can't beat the view if you're into shimmering gray voids.
That's amazing, Sin. We have a plan to talk to you about, actually.
Intriguing.
This house is actually very fucking pretty. I wish I could make a house like this. But I've been told if I had a house where a tree was growing out of it,
Right this way, Kratos.
I'd be evicted and or lose my property. And that's by the goddamn Homeowners Association.
Come in. Come in. Now, if you would just wipe your feet very thoroughly, I'll wait. You're not gonna wipe your feet, are you? Okay then. Your bedrooms are there. The kitchen is just over there. Anybody need a snack? Kratos? Snack?
I do not need a snack.
What we need is your help getting to Svartalfheim so we can try and rescue Tyr.
To Tyr. Alive? I mean, that's... What?
It's okay. I told him everything.
I'm about to whoop your ass, Sindri.
You aided my son disobeying me.
No, I kept an eye on him. On your behalf. Nothing risky. Everything very safe. Somebody else speak.
What's important right now is that we try and open up travel between realms again. You said you know a way?
Yes, I do. It's just a lot of mud.
Then why haven't you opened the way already, man?
Well, to be frank, there was something we needed your help with.
Oh! The Holder brothers finally require the services of the smartest man alive.
That's it precisely.
Not
Brock!
How'd that get in here? What the hell is he anyway?
That is my son.
Well, what in all yarns me that happened to him?
And Sam, you right.
Too damn tall
You
now.
right.
It looks like that. I
Where
blame
the
you.
fuck does dead phone come from?
Well, come on then. Let's get him something that fits at least.
He's just getting older, you daft prat. Didn't you ever have an awkward phase in your youth?
Hey,
I suppose what's done is done. But you'll be putting your foot down from now on if you know what's good.
Oh, he's trying. Believe me.
All right, let's gear you fuckers up before you go off gallivanting.
Do you know this?
Busted up good. Wouldn't you rather I just whip you up a new one?
It is important to me.
I got it from my wife.
See what I can do. In the meanwhile, how about I fix you up with something to get you by?
Okay, so I would like to get
I only got materials. to
there's
make
so
one of
many
these in
options
here
here.
now. You bring me more resources.
Oh my
like you
lordy
did.
lord, thank you Strider for the raid. I appreciate your face, my friend. I have a feeling you gonna be trying to avoid spoilers from some we talked about in your stream, but I appreciate you. I know I'm not killing enough people. Don't judge me. Anyway, I need a shield. Let's see. Stone. Dauntless. Stone. Dauntless. Stone. How is Ragnarok? Ragnarok is so good. I can't put it down. Every time I want to put it down, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to play a little bit further. And then I'm in another map, and another map. And the story is so good. I would love to say more, but I don't want to spoil anything. Let's see here. Stone. Dauntless. I'm going to say dauntless. Because I have the stone wall shield in my private playthrough. But this right here, I like this. There are multiple enemy types, per se. It's just, some are kind of recycled from God of War 4, or as many people just call it, God of War, which is very confusing. I would love to say more. I also don't want to spoil anything that might be useful.
If the kid's gonna insist on getting taller, best make a habit of swinging in for new duds.
Many people just call it Dad of Boy. And by most people, I mean me. Let's see here. He hasn't gone boy yet in this entire game. I've so far played so many different chapters thus far. He does not say boy as of yet. That's the weird thing. I've been waiting every single time. And I feel betrayed. I know! What the hell? Where's my dad of boy, boy? I've been waiting for it.
Looks like Winter's been hard.
Anyway, I want to upgrade my axe.
Give her here. She's overdue for some Brock love.
0 out of 20. Not enough. Boy! Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have
Found
enough.
some items you left behind. Tossed them in the chest. What would you do without me?
Brock,
go
if
look
I didn't
around.
have you, I
Check
would
out
have
my room.
died.
Tell Sindri when you're ready.
We'll just go through this chest to chest.
Thank you.
It's like the second biggest chest I've... Never mind. Brock. The dwarven blacksmith Brock was the first ally we encountered when we set out for the mountain's peak. He and his brother Sindri made the Leviathan axe for Faye, and this has been our common bond. Brock is blunt, with a foul tongue, but there is a wisdom in his bluster. Bluster. Doesn't matter. I find him acceptable company. I really feel like I should do more of these entries, just as a small thing at the beginning and end of every stream, but meh.
This place is great, Sindri. You built it all yourself? You know it.
Oh, I will definitely be there, Strider.
And how's
Do
life
not
been
even
treating
worry.
everyone's favourite Azure Vulgarian?
The fuck you call me?
Exquisite.
Oh god, even when you don't even listen to the dialogue, it's funny. Santa Monica Studios, you outdone yourself with this, and I love every second of it. Now, what was I doing again? 'Cause I do not fucking remember what I was doing.
Hey, come see.
I'll
I guess
come
this is where they
see
store the food.
shit when I want to
Nice
see
to have
it.
options if I wake up hungry.
And this is, I think, Kratos' room. don't really remember that well. No. Alright.
Finding everything all right, I hope?
How do we unlock the realms?
We'll just need something from back at the workshop. Follow me, and be sure to bring the head. So, where exactly is Tyr being held?
He's imprisoned in a...
Yeah, I'll read more entries
know
at
so
the
far.
end of the streams.
The realm is full of minds, you realize. You'll need help narrowing it down. Oh, you should talk to Derlin.
Who's Darlin?
He's a cousin of ours, sort of. Works for the city on safety issues.
Oh, we
Should have access to all kinds of information on mines. And I know he's no friend of Odin. That's why your mother sought his help when she was trying to whip up a rebellion. Ready?
A rebellion? Did you know about that?
I did not.
A rebel leader who knew Mom. Sounds like exactly what we need.
I think you missed the ta-da. Well, never mind. I'll have
Sindri,
this
were
rolled
we
in
supposed
no
to
time.
listen to you? I'm
Meet you at the
sorry.
gateway outside.
Rebel leader? Derlin? If that ain't giving a hound a haircut.
Huh?
And you just remember things however they pop into your being, don't you? I suppose you think Derlin's just counting the days until a couple of strays show up looking for trouble.
What do you mean, Brock?
Will he help us or not?
No, never mind. It ain't old Brock's place to cast asparagations on my relations. This smudge sponger notwithstanding.
Ignoring you.
Fine. Go darken Derlin's door. See for yourself how it goes. Just be warned, he's not the friendly sort of dwarf folk you're used to. He's cranky as all get out. And he talk funny, too.
Sounds like a true study in contrast.
I've always wanted to see your home realm. Svartalfheim sounds... unique.
Svartalfheim? Huh, stupid Aesir name. We look like dark elves to you.
Oh, right. You call the realm something else.
Nidavellir, which is also the name of the capital city and where you should look for Derlin.
Damn city's so full of Odin fuckers nowadays. It ain't hardly somewhere a self-respecting dwarf would show his face.
Harsh, but accurate.
Well, that's enough exposition. Let's be on our way, son.
You hear that? Are those some kind of dragons? They're so far, I can't tell how big they are.
Isn't that just... Oh wait, we're that close to the roots of Yggdrasil? Although a lot of people are confused about how the fuck I know about Yggdrasil. But whatever.
We'll just need the Bifrost in the head. Brock, do the touching.
Oh, this would be the part requiring my assistance then.
You said it. This device here has been crafted to your measurements. It'll help you get a better look at the problem with those Bifrost eyes of yours.
So, do I control this thing somehow then?
Oh, no. This is just to hold you in place while we shine this light in your eyes.
Oh, Cindy, you sodding bastard!
Open! Open now! I was really hoping not to use the eyelid clamps.
Do it.
Oh!
That's it! That's it! Good! Now, release!
Still unpleasant.
That's our cue. Come on, hurry!
I'm coming.
Crossfogger's eggs, man. What was that for?
You'll see soon enough. I need to adjust. There! That should do it. See? No permanent damage.
I'll show you permanent damage, you wee fuck. Kratos, throw me at him. Horns first.
Yeah. Can't you take a joke, you old goat?
was,
Father, come get Mimir and let's go.
that was, whew! I have a cold. That was still weird.
The Bifrost is broken.
Now that we reconfigured these gateways to use Yggdrasil seeds, you won't need a travel table or a Bifrost lamp anymore.
I also used it for light.
Okay, good note. I'll figure something out, but first, come on, let me show you how it works. Okay, aim your key at the rune for Svartalfheim on the right, then concentrate. To get to any of those realms, you'll need a seed for them.
So all 9 realms are
Midgard
theoretically
in the middle.
locked,
I know you're not going back there.
and we just gotta go to... Alright, whatever.
This should take you to the wetlands outside Nidavellir City. Just make your way to the town square and ask for Durlin at the tavern.
You sure they'll know him at the tavern?
Durlin's always been an inveterate inebriate. I suppose he might have completely changed, but in my experience,
Did you want to come with us?
Oh, I might drop in, but the wetlands are moist. And the Grim are everywhere. Hostile, slimy, foul-smelling creatures. But good luck!
Thanks. Wait, what?
I said good luck!
The fuck you just say? Sorry.
Whoa, do you feel that?
What's that, lad?
Anything, everything. It's warm.
Alright. Whew. Fucking cold, man.
We can probably use his boat. If I can just get it free.
Careful, lad.
Fritz, left flank!
Trying.
Right! Left flank!
Why are these things so fast?
The rage is as low as possible.
I see we're already off to a lively start.
Atreus, you dropped your guard.
I got the boat free, though.
Whatever you say, son. Now hop on the boat. It's story time with the old man, I
I
think.
still can't believe Mom led a whole rebellion here. Against Odin. And never talked about it.
The fact that it didn't go well might have covered that notion.
What your mother did before we met was her business.
Did you ever ask?
Eyes on the water. There are resources.
Also, it wouldn't be fair for your dad to try and ask because he himself ran a rebellion against Zeus.
If you never asked Mom about what she used to do, what did you talk about when you met? Like, did you just say, "Woman, guard the house. I will go to catch fish in the river," and then leave for 5 days?
No. Your mother was far better at fishing than I.
It's kind of nice, though, that Kratos never once wanted his marriage to be built upon by stereotype. Like, even in Greek culture, he never wanted his wife and daughter to have the whole stereotypical upbringing, as it were. But he chose to be a strong figure. It was only when he went to the Nordic lands that he
Did you see
had
that over
a
there?
spouse that not only could best him, but be his equal in a lot of things. Not saying he loved one more than the other. There are just certain contrasts to the cultures that can be examined. And for me saying this, I feel like I'm gonna
That
get
wheel is
canceled
blocking
all
the
over
channel.
again. But
I imagine if you
whatever.
can turn it, we should be able to get through.
So these are wetlands, huh? Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
The smell is making my eyes burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it.
You seriously are not gonna let me get a... Okay, whatever. One seal destroyed. Where the other ones? Oh, there's one. Maybe I can find one if I get to a higher vantage point.
Tyr was a friend to the Giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. If he was a part of the rebellion here.
It's certainly possible. The god of war often advocated for the giants. Although I don't recall if he ever declared allegiance outright.
Come on. There's gotta be a faster way to get down there. On your right!
Nicely done.
Right side! Incoming!
Do you mind?
Nista! Behind you! Look out! They're starting!
Give me your skull, Grims. Yay! I'm a child.
Last one.
I'm a child. Now, where's that last rockety rock though? Yo, what's up, give up the rock, boy! Alright. Now, Gotta find that fucking stone. I am not giving up until I find this goddamn stone. Now where the fuck could this stone be, though? Whee!
Okay.
One
There's gotta
by
be
one,
some way to
we
turn the
climb
wheel up
until
there.
we reach the top. 2 by 2, we fall.
Whoa there! Give a man some warning if he's about to suddenly end up snout deep in cheek.
The ground.
Was that an earthquake?
An occasional but not unheard of happenstance in Svartalfheim. With all the mining here, the land's bound to be a wee bit bothered.
Think you can reach the wheel from here?
And I reach the wheel from here. Don't look, I can reach the wheel from here. Take your breath and roll. It's Thursday night. All ye creators, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. Where it's magic and mystery. But one thing's for sure, we'll never give up on the fight. Why do I have critical role? Oh, right, because everyone's trying to be all up on me right now about being hyped for Mighty Nine's reunion tonight. Whee!
Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven Resistance. Great Mars Brassard, father of a few dwarves you may be well familiar with. Brock may be interested in getting these back. Better in his hands than out in the open.
Is mine now, boy. Idun's apple. And my health increases. Ha ha!
I was thinking,
Come, boy.
because it's so warm, maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
Aye, lad. Fimbulwinter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Fimbulwinter doesn't always make it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
Think we can fit under that bridge?
Limbo! I have the most odd fun with myself when I stream. But whatever. I'm happy. Does this mean I'm insane? Well, yes, but I'm happy with myself. Hold up. On my phone. You should want to hear us. Remember? What the hell? Why am I being pinged everywhere? Oh, it's just for stuff that's not involving me. It's cool. I'm fine, babies. You lost your head now, Billy. Now, what was I doing again? No, I really forgot what the fuck I was doing. Oh, right. Sailing! I got distracted because somebody was texting my damn phone. And also, wrong, but why do I keep pressing the wrong... Guys, never play multiple games at the same fucking time. You will end up constantly forgetting what your cues are.
Behind you! It's coming! Behind you! Behind you! Look out!
How about you actually have my back, Atreus? How about that, boy? Or do you like when I just kind of call you a fucking disappointment and that I wish your mother and I just left you to the wolves like we intended?
It's down!
Behind you, brother!
Finally. Mimir, you did a great job. Atreus, you are also
They those
here.
geysers? I think we need to get that wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach.
Gee, you think? Fucking dumbass, Atreus.
What's your right?
Last resort time.
Behind you! Look out!
Those things are everywhere.
Now, I know how to raise the water level. It's not that hard to figure out. I just, one, wanted to fight things, and two, I kind of want to spend a little bit more time with you guys, because unlike the weekends, I have a very limited schedule in the worst kind of way. Mostly, it's called my day job does not give me the same freedoms as my weekends. So I'm only doing this for roughly about, I'm about to say, hour. I forgot I need to get higher. Can we get much higher? That reminds me, a lot of people getting on my case about this whole Kanye West debacle.
Back to the boat.
Not for anything that's prevalent
If the
or
dwarves of this realm are anything like
newsworthy,
Rocky
just
Sindri,
people
it's
feel
hard
like
to
I should
imagine them siding with Odin.
be more
Well,
upset that
All
Kanye
too often,
is
people are
declared
blinded to all but their immediate
a
self-interest.
person
Holding off from
of
safety.
vile
Defying him can be
and
quite dangerous.
Maybe they just need a
well,
couple of
ill
gods to come
repute.
along and take the fight to him.
nature, and I'm
That
just
is
like,
not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned.
I know I shouldn't be talking so much when I'm playing a game and I should listen to the dialogue, but I don't know, I got a vomit, I need to get the fuck out. It's not good having so much unsaid shit in your brain. But then I'm also thinking like, that's why I'm also glad we got subtitles on.
It seems, Atreus, you intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
I'm trying to keep our options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth?
Let's see, where was I navigating before? I have a sense of direction. I'm just like, let's see, was I supposed to aim for stuff that's non-plot related, or was I aiming for stuff that is plot related? I didn't remember what my plan was for the day. So, my brain is literally like, yo.
Looks like we gotta find a way to open that gate if we want to get to Nidavellir.
And now I fucking lost Twitch. The me that was in like 15 teams in a row and had numerous connections people told him to exploit is just screaming at me right now. That's another thing that a lot of people wish I did more, which is just constantly go back to try and reconnecting with the people that I used to do stuff with. That's...
You did it! Let's see what it dropped.
Like, that's just one of the few things people keep kind of hitting me up about. That and why I don't have a webcam when I do console streaming. Where I've always told people that there are several reasons that streamers don't try to get a webcam when they're doing stuff on console. One of which is because they wear stuff, or not wear stuff, that is against terms of service.
There's gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gate.
That's just point number one.
Look, there's a chain we can pull up there.
Look, Atreus, I know by many standpoints I should love you, but right now, I need you to shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
Swing it to the wall! We gotta knock it down! Nista!
Man, you gotta stop getting ahead like this. It's too splitting of a decision. Where was I? Oh, right. Asking streamers about them
Think we can uncover
working
that
with
geyser from
people
here?
that they don't work with anymore. That's one of the few things that gets me every fucking time. And it's kind of annoying to explain every single goddamn time.
Oh, I think I get it. If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel.
Like, this is probably going to be the weirdest PSA I'm going to be doing for, like, every bit of my day. But it has to be fucking done. For anyone that's ever just going to be
Block's coming down.
viewing live streams and not really get it,
Nice one.
there are reasons that certain people just don't connect for streaming purposes anymore. It's a very, like, in-your-face concept that should, you know, be self-explanatory, but I feel like certain people just don't get it, and they just want to be like, but people can patch up old wounds and everything can be hunky fucking dope. It doesn't work like that. Life is never that simple, where it work anymore, they don't try to
That's one
promote
of Cavassia's
anymore.
poems.
There
Yeah,
are
eyebrow.
reasons why,
Collect any others you find.
and usually it's not for best intentions related sort of stuff. Also, this is
Lad,
the easy way
if I
about
may,
how to, you know,
exactly
get everything that
are
you
you
need
hoping to learn
to
from us here?
succeed.
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
History.
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, but back to the point at hand. Constantly have it where it's that point of view is a little bit problematic, but also what's problematic is when you have the certain viewers that want to try and paint a narrative for their streamer or their streaming friends just to...
You think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
Give me a second.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are too?
Aye, you might be onto something, lad.
Yeah, it's not here, thank God. Wait! No, it's not here, thank God. But yeah, like, taking sides of your streamer or streamer friends for a blanketed conflict where it's like certain things just only make sense when you look at it objectively or because of you not putting yourself in the shoes of others, just in what you deem. I've said this prior in other things I've done over the years, but it's kind of one of the big things nowadays that I'm trying to be more of an advocate about, where it's...
Wow.
Oh, this is
Now
pretty.
this looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
This place
Hey,
is
dwarves.
gorgeous.
Oh,
Also, all these motherfucking
they're
dwarves.
running away.
Of course they're running away. They're dwarves that are enslaved by Odin.
I'd only sound an alarm like that if I still had my body, and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
Wild that for us, though.
They are scared.
Most definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
They're hiding because, like everywhere else in the world of God of War, they're enslaved by a mad god. And my beard is itchy.
Hey,
Can't wait for
could we talk
November
to you for-
November to be over so I can just shave it off.
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own. And hope they let us in.
Okay, so back to the point I've been trying to make. So I've been making this point for years,
Really are incredible.
and
The detail
the
in the
main
woodwork
thing
is
that
quite
I keep trying to
extraordinary.
get addressed is that you can be mad or sad or happy or whatever for your friends. That's the stuff for your friends. But their conflicts aren't your conflicts. What they have to go through because of this person or that person, that is only for their viewpoint
statue of
and shouldn't
Odin?
be painted
They must
for
really
you,
love
the
her.
person.
Or for you.
You can look at them as if they're a bad person unless you have the opportunity to meet them, do whatever, and you can form your own opinion of just like, maybe they just didn't mix and mash and whatever well. And that's the thing to do. But we also sadly live in a society where everyone wants to be, oh, because my friend hates this, then we have to blanket our opinion because of this, that, and the third thing. Like, I've never hidden a lot of the people I've held issues with, and it comes from very viable reasons. A lot of the stuff being because they wanted to paint me to be a villain and took advantage of my, at the time, dwindling ability to have a steady mental health, and in doing so, made me the villain that they wanted to. And I've never forgiven them for it because of the methodologies that they've done.
One less feathery spy.
A death to Odin's ravens. What? There are also people I kind of just have issue with because although my friends didn't have issues with them, I felt like were out of line for stuff that didn't mesh well with me when they were addressing them. And I also feel like it shouldn't have been that way in the first place. Sindri, shut the fuck up. So, in its whole grandeur about what I'm trying to go over is that the main crux about how people want to paint a narrative for themselves to feel better or like they're nice people because, oh, we're good friends because we burnt these bridges with people we don't know what we're doing with, and blah, 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 means that we are more superior as people because we would rather set fire rather than try to make peace, create grandeurs, and even try to build upon a better
Thanks for
wake
grabbing
of
that for us.
things instead of just doing stuff in a way that most adults should. Now we can get to the thing before I go back into this rant.
What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow?
That could be taken so out of context.
Well, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain materials. Ow. Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things, in action. Whew. There. Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say Skialfa.
Alpha.
Well, I certainly didn't expect you to disturb half the creepy crawlies in need of a lair.
How was I supposed to know they were there?
Left side, brother!
Out of my fucking way, worms. Some men just really want to do well. Others just want to watch the world burn. Hey, what's going on, Godslayer? What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good up in the hood? Welcome to this small little weekday stream. I know in this economy, I'm doing an early stream. That's not allowed.
Sindri, any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern?
Yes.
The sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, though. For you. It should lead to the other side of the city. It's not like you're able to open other doors around here.
But all jokes aside I could be making with that comment, this is just my whole statement where it's also where maybe I have a little bit of some reasonings behind why I don't really care too much for people trying to talk to me about cancel culture. Which is going to be very, very weird to say out loud for many people because of certain stuff it's justified, other times it's not. But we also are in this whole society where we forget that not every conflict needs to involve the world. But because of social media being the way it is, and everyone wants to give their own opinion on things, everybody has to make an antagonistic remark. They have to cancel people. They have to make their lives miserable.
Really
without thinking, is this my fight?
On this realm is so firm.
Atreus, this way.
Now go through this tunnel, boy.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarves?
It sounds
Who gives a shit?
But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of. And keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
It's so good to be back here. Anyway. I know it's probably something where a lot of people would be hearing a streamer just talk about this and it's like, oh my god, someone using their platform to try and say the most boring thing. Oh, woe is me, how dare they share their opinions. We should totally support them anymore. And blah, 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 fuckity blah. I don't know. I feel like the closer I'm getting to 30, the more I feel like I have to say this. Otherwise, I feel like my last days in my 20s just don't amount to the same. Because it's gonna be, I stand with everyone else about how life should work, and I don't. I know it's very weird to say, and it's probably gonna be the last time I ever talk about this, on Twitch at least. But I kind of felt like this needed to be a thing I talk about now.
A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she turned to less subtle means of this.
Before it's too late.
What? You're right!
Why the fuck get experience? He didn't do shit. I'm just so mean to this boy. You know what? I don't even fucking care. Anyway, enough about me being the old man in the room, I guess, as people have declared me. Let's wrap up the stream by just tracking down that bar and then maybe talking to a very angry dwarf. Which reminds me, I should probably talk to some people about guest starring in my D&D campaign at some point. But that's a story for another day. Maybe I can get Summer to guest star for like a few sessions. I don't
Looks like
know.
a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Fair point, though.
Very well.
But let's get to the last bit of this stream before I just, retire for the evening. But I hope anyone that's watching this VOD isn't bored by me spending, I think it was 20 minutes, I guess. I don't know. I kind of lost track. But every stream I do this, I want to get on a soapbox and just try to share my own insight into
That's him?
life itself, I guess. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people jump on this platform and don't say enough that matters. And it's depressing that we have this World Wide Web and not a lot of people want to try and make it better. They want to just stir up the pot. Whether it's drama news or just besmirching others. It's a weird thing. I'm a weird man. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh.
What's your name?
That's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours. Named Derlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Derlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess.
What mess?
Later, brother.
I wish to hear of this mess.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head, I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
Cool. Inserti Svasgard. But we'll do that next stream.
Sorry,
The fuck?
one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
So much plot in this game, and I love it, honestly. Cool. Can I be
Come.
left alone now,
The
game?
boat cannot be far.
Because if I can be
Earlier,
left
Sindri
alone,
made it
that'd be
sound
great.
Like Derlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
Ah, shit. One of the fucking 7 dwarves' house or some shit. Gotta crouch so much, I feel like my legs starting to enter where my spine is. Just, ugh! Too much crouching on my knees! Knowing how e-girls feel sometimes.
I saw a dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Derlin's.
I heard you the first time, boy. But have you ever heard of this thing called exploration? Prick. where he gets it from. Ooh, we got ourselves a mystic doorway. On to the map now. But we got ourselves a new mystic doorway. That there is
There's a
good
building just past these
progress.
rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Ah, those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
Yes,
But
you
if you
did,
don't wanna explore
Godslayer.
now,
I
it
did
looks like
say
Dylan's place is through that
Dungeons
open
and
gate to the left.
Dragons.
So, which way do we go?
Well, I want to go talk
could
to
prepare more before
Derlin,
rescuing
but
Kira. Up to
that's
you.
a whole stream and a half, which I'm gonna save for Saturday. So, boy, pick the dew leaves. There we go. So technically, we're going to be in the right by helping out here early.
Mimir, are you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Think that crane still works?
Let me at least showcase this one
One of the
side
mining rigs is
quest.
here.
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
At least one of the fucking rigs for the day.
Right side, brother!
Doors didn't like working.
But
for
while
us,
I'm
though.
doing this,
Couldn't we just
yeah,
quit?
every Tuesday I
Their newly
run
built
a
quarters
D&D
poisoned the
campaign
soil of
as
Svartalfheim.
the Dungeon
Unable
Master.
to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped
I got a
working,
couple of
they'd
home
be taking
rules
food
and
out
shit,
of their own
but
mouths.
people seem to have fun.
That's clever.
I like
And
to
awful.
fun. I'm not a big, you need to follow all these fucking rules kind of DM that certain people are in this world.
Behind you! Watch out!
You know, boy, instead of just screaming, you could just, I don't know, shoot things! I'm so disappointed in this fucking
Maybe
child.
so seed to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet.
Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby.
We didn't have to.
Twist and shout.
Well, anyway. We should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads.
Oh, the Will I Am and
Great. Now we
Britney
can make it
song.
across.
You want now rockin' with Will I Am and Britney, bitch. I wanna scream and shout and let it out. I wanna scream, saying oh yo yo yo. Yes, I did. I was gonna talk to the baby bean about maybe being a guest player for a time where if she gets invested, maybe if she feels like the group is a good enough fit, to join. If not, I understand. I only have 2 flaws at the moment, which is 1, I have no time to make maps. I wish I had time to make maps, but I suck at maps at the moment. Every other Monday.
They just keep coming.
It's a bird trap.
Well, they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Left side.
Ah, shit!
All right, brother.
Yeah, the rage in this game in comparison is vastly weaker than it is in God of War's 1 through 3 with Spartan Rage. That's probably like the only detriment I would say Nordic Kratos as a playable character. But he also is still strong enough to fight against the Norse gods as like a, I guess, as a small consolation prize or whatever.
Last one.
Damn it, boy!
Brother, get up. Brother.
I could agree to that. Why the fuck did I let that fucking huge piece of shit beat me? Oh, right, because I just don't fucking... This is the thing. I love the side quests, but certain mobs, after a while, you're kind of like, oh, you killed me? That's cool. Every other... I could ask the Baby Bean if she'd be interested, but I have no idea, like, what her favorite class is. And I don't even... Like, I want to ask, obviously, but I also need, like, the proper day to ask. But she's also busy being a
It's a bird
superstar.
trap. Spawning a little witches like there's no tomorrow.
For her, it will be so.
Oh, that's fine.
Left side.
Damn it, boy. Yeah, that's fine, honestly. I'm very kind to new players. It's just the people where it's like, ooh, artifice. It's just when it comes to certain veterans that want to be like rule lawyers that take the game where I get pissed off. Like for what's one thing I could oh, right. I'm not gonna say names because I'm of the mind of conflict of what happens between a DM and the players stay just between the DM and the players. But there was this one person. When they first joined the game, they were relatively respectful. And for a time, it was like, okay, it's kind of fun. But then after... This is a huge playstyle that is passed down from me from other DMs I've had in the past, where it's actions have consequences. You can do whatever you want in story, but do not be shocked if the DM says that what you've done went wrong. I carried that ever since I played the game back during 3rd edition, when I used to play in Aarakocra, back when that meant something. But one of the players kind of wanted to, instead of seeing it like, oh, I fucked up in the campaign for this reason, oh, then maybe I should change it up to be that reason. They wanted to instead treat it like, oh, as a character, don't need to learn my lesson because of such and such reason. And I can keep on doing the same exact shit. But I didn't want to be like, okay, I'm probably just gonna be a giant douche canoe, because I've had a lot of friends say I shouldn't be just, you fuck up this badly, I should, like, cut you out, I should give people a chance, and I've been carrying for several years now. The piston is dead.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is...
Anyway, back to the
war.
story right
Won't be
now.
using the rig anymore, but perhaps our Hulk
So,
brothers
the
could
game
craft
keeps
something
going,
from it.
but I'm trying to take note from certain players about what's going on, how they're reacting, because comfortability is my number one thing as a DM. I want to make sure everyone is comfortable, because if no one's comfortable, you don't have a game. But it seemed like the fact that the player didn't understand the problem and wanted to fight me on everything. Like, the first big fight that we had was the group had a group fail. And everyone should know that group fails dictate how badly things go when the DM calculates things. Instead, it's more of just like, oh, because we didn't meet this small requirement, that means you were setting us up for failure, when it's, no. I told you guys what the DC was after the fact, and it's just, I'm setting up for you all what the fails could have been if it were this scale or that scale or whatever, because of how I set up the entire topography, the environments, and so forth and so on. And also, he, along with a person that's a new player, almost set up an entire TPK, where although one person put two and two together of like, oh, we endangered more than just ourselves, but something we cared about and we fucked up, maybe we should learn and do better. The person didn't do that. And it kept going on and on, where they kept doing this, that, and the third thing, causing other players, and I'm already at my wit's end because I'm juggling a lot. Thank you for the hydrate.
Become independent?
I don't know. I have to try something.
Whew. And so forth and so on, to where the whole crux of the matter that went wrong was I'm just trying to set up certain stuff with just how the story is being progressed now, where people need to not do the stupidest things. But the player then was like, what if I have this one character just constantly try to shove religion down NPCs' throats in a setting where their religion is based off free choice and them choosing who they want to believe in. Never just like, oh, can I learn their culture? It's always just, what if I just appropriated my own culture in this world that you've created? Never once trying to stop to ask maybe what I'm doing is wrong.
Mining rig on this island,
And so forth and so on.
Smell that smoke.
Why would the dwarves agree to work
And then
against you in
it
the
just
first place?
kind of got worse and worse to where there was this thing that happened in the residency I live in now that kind of came at the worst time.
Wow.
Like, my mental health went through a giant spiral, and I was just like, I don't want to talk anymore. You are just out of the fucking campaign. I am sick of you, and I just want you gone. But before I can even just say the fucking thing of it, it's just, I'm setting up this whole thing where I'm tired of people just constantly fighting about where to go instead of just asking what would be the best thing, because I never hide that you can talk to your DM, you can get input from your DM. I'm not gonna have you guys answer, but I can give you hints. I set up this one thing just so that players can understand that when you constantly bicker and don't try to engage a little bit for not even the plot but your own characters, then you kind of just get left with whatever it is that happens. Certain DMs would just end the campaign. Me, I'm trying to at least progress stuff so people can have fun. But for him, it was just, oh, my character lost this one love interest that he didn't rightfully earn, when I didn't even say that he lost the love interest. And because I didn't want to keep them anymore, they're just now out of the plot. But then I have to hear from the player that left that he's like, oh no, because of this, I left because it felt like I didn't have a home. And then it just was like, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. So I'm just trying to deal with some stuff for my own mental health's sake, so I don't end up probably punching someone in the face. So I just call in one of my numerous cousins, where he comes onto the whole thing, tries to examine the situation, and just kicks the person from the game for me, knowing damn well that I myself wouldn't bring them back in. But they kept on trying to act as if me being a different DM was a bad thing and I was setting him up for failure, when it's like, dude, you never once tried to engage in a way that was in tandem with players, the world itself. You were playing your own game and then just kind of being a douche. Why would I want to keep you around even if I was in a good headspace if you didn't? But I'm also in this whole kick of I don't want to do too much conflict anymore, because I've been throwing hands all my life. If things go wrong and then bridges are burnt, I'm kind of just done with you anyway. So that's been like the last bad we've had recently.
You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource or mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
It's good to get introspective. But yeah, that was like the last bad player interaction I've had recently as a DM. But I don't know. I've had a lot of people come up to me being like, it could have been leagues worse if such and such happened. But I feel like peace of mind, as well as having my players feel more comfortable, is better off for me in the long run than anything else. Whether or not that has people looking at me like, oh, I'm the bad guy, I should be canceled because I didn't want to give someone the chance that didn't want to give my world a chance. That's still so stupid to say out loud. It's just that whole thing. I give you an opportunity to prove yourself, and if you fuck up, that's not on me, that's you, the person. Yeah, I understand where you're coming. I had the same type of try to derail the whole. Oh no, it wasn't for fun stuff like how to describe my shit without giving away anything, because it's not even giving away. I stream the whole thing now every Tuesday because I was getting tired of typing up recaps and was forgetting things. So many things. The world I've set right now is they're in a continent that has to deal with not only like people are going through a bunch of stuff recovering from a almost universe-ending event, but the continent that got hit the worst just doesn't want people that take away their rights to be free, or they want to praise the systems that they want and they don't want to be pitied. But this player kept on doing stuff of, okay, I kidnapped this person that's from a royal family, drug them, to then rob someone in this one starter city. Or, what if I just tried to, for lulz, piss off several gods, and also, you know, have my gods, since I come from a whole nother continent altogether, shoved down the throats of all these other people like I'm a colonizer. In short, it kind of felt more like, instead of the other players who were like, okay, I want to learn the history, I want to learn about these NPCs, or I want to try and develop myself, even if I don't want to learn, I want to have character growth. His was, what if I were I'd say more like what was that one colonizer from Pocahontas? More like a Radcliffe. You know, the super effeminate weirdo from the Disney version of Pocahontas, instead of the creep that sold off all of the Indians to get, you know, ahead in life for no fucking reason. America's fucked up. I keep saying it every year, but America's fucked up. Not like the rest of the world's any better, but still. The chest is mine! Ha ha! I would like to rage! Okay, I'll ask the baby bean. I feel like it'd be kind of fun having my baby bean in a campaign with me. Which would be also kind of fun with where I left my players off as of,
to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Woo!
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
I left them on an unexpected I can actually say this in my own stream. I left my players off on an unintentional cliffhanger for what's about to happen. Ooh, that's even more fun. I get to spend more time with the baby bean.
He can be a lot. By the way, if you're headed to
My
the mine
beard is itchy.
could you bring me any slab?
No shave November is
Fine.
not fun.
I could use the material for my crafting.
I'll make my new armor later, Dad. Anyway. So, this is just the whole, you know, crux. Oh, of course not, of course not. You had no involvement of this whatsoever. But, yeah, it's like, less, like, to fully answer your question, Gods, like, it's less religious Reggie and more Disney's Pocahontas' Radcliffe. If that makes sense. As I'm just setting up one last thing.
No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. I need to set right a very old wrong.
We got another side quest, baby! Also, this shit over here. I wish I could say this is gonna be very, very small and insignificant, but this is something I might have to do off camera. So allow me to first save manually, and then just for the time being, I'm just gonna say I will see you guys on Saturday morning for roughly, I would say, 3 hours. I'm stopping now because if I keep going, I'll be late for work in the morning, and I can't afford to do that. So you guys have a great evening. I would be rating somebody, but I do not know who is on right now, and also I'm going to bed anyway, so I would not be good company. So you guys have a good, keep easy, and be good people.